What is up, everybody? This is, of course, the House of Chayton here. Hey, Mason, how you doing? Mason, how you doing? Uh, how's everybody doing? I'm just taking the bus to get home. I had a productive day off. Went to go take care of some personal matters, and then, of course, went to what else I do? Went to CC's, so that's some pizza. So, hey Anthony, how you doing? Ooh, Malcolm X, good film. Hello, and that's good, Mason. Let me get on the bus real quick, and then we'll go forward. And that way we'll get the viewership going for a minute before we get into the nitty gritty of everything. I was originally supposed to do a show with Cubics tonight, but we are going to postpone that for a little bit longer. So we'll see. Eventually, we'll get that show going, which I'm actually excited about doing something a little bit different. I haven't done a YouTube podcast thing in a long while, so that will be very nice. Okay. All right, I'm on. All right, there we go. All right, so as you all saw earlier, these buses have like USB chargers now. I like it. Wonder how long they'll last. But anyway, so I may actually put the link in a little bit, depending on how long I keep this going. But so as some of you saw earlier today, I did a unboxing video, which is something I haven't done in a while. Hey, Insane, how you doing, my friend? Shout out goes ITV for kind of giving me the. Originally, I was just going to post on TikTok, but then I decided to make it on, put it on YouTube as well. Actually, YouTube got first before Instagram and Facebook. But I decided to do that, and like I said, shout out goes ITV for giving me the inspiration, because we were talking about that in a stream he did not that long ago, and everybody seemed to like it. So I'm not going to be doing those like that often, but I do want to try to do them. Not bad, getting better from getting ready to head out to bed, get up 5 hours. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I go into work tomorrow as well. I don't go in till 2, so I don't need to get up until like noon, I believe. So I still got a little bit of ways to go before I have to go to bed, at least by 4 a.m. to get my 8 hours. But my plans for this channel, because I've been very honestly bipolar with what I want to do with this channel. Do I want to go back to the way things were back in 2019, early 2020, 2019, 2020, early 2021? Do I want to go back to like the roots of this channel, like to like 2017, 2018, when it was more of a guerrilla style? I may just do that. I don't know. But I do want to go back to my channel, and I want to start making some fun content on here again. Besides just the gaming streams, like I'll be getting a PS5 next month, so I'll be talking about that. And I got my podcast I'll be doing, among other things I'm doing outside of here. And I've got other obligations outside of standard stuff. A second. So I don't. My time on here is not going to be as open to where, even if I want to go back to my roots, it's not going to be like, oh yeah, it's going to be videos every day like each week. No, that will never happen again. My schedule has gotten a lot busier as time has gone on, especially at the beginning of this year. The spring of this year is going to be hella busy. Excuse me. But I do want to do like occasional videos like that, collection videos, stuff like that. I just want to. Again, at the end of the day, I don't really like if this. I've said this before. If this chunk goes away tomorrow, I'm not going to care. I'm not making a living off here. I'm not making the same pay my bills. Saying like that's why I don't have like StreamYard Pro, for example. I've got other ventures I do that actually help me financially, side hustles, if you will. But in regards to producing content on here, I don't mind doing stuff every so often regarding what I did earlier. As far as like video or not videos, but gameplay live streams, that will be what I focus on more than anything. Maybe get back into doing shorts again. I do miss doing those. But as far as like actual content making, it's going to be every so often type thing. I may do an unboxing of PS5 once I get that next month, and maybe I'll help with like Omega did. Shout out to Omega. He's got to get an Xbox Series. He's got to do both of them. He's got to maybe even get another Switch just so he can do that. I know it's a small box on the Switch, but come on now. Got to be non-discriminatory. I do also want to try to do open forums again, but I do want the people that are going to be in this inset stream to understand that we're not going to talk about certain things that have nothing to do with us, or even that are past stuff regarding that. So, like for example, if I let somebody on and we're talking about wrestling, and then we segue into something completely meaningless and has nothing to do with the topic or any topics I would like to discuss on there, yeah, it's an open forum, but I do want to have some type of ground rules on there. And that's something I want to try to do going forward, so we can, just have fun. I miss the days. Let's see, it's better using it for gaming and interacting. If you upload small videos, they're better off being on Instagram or TikTok, where there's I produce most of my content on TikTok in regards to my videos and all that. But as far as, hey, what up, man? I like your car, brother. It's like everywhere I've worked, I always have a nickname or something. Like, I think one job I was called Pegasaurus Rex. Then, of course, where me and this gentleman, me and him worked, he would call me well, he wasn't old. They would call me Cletus. So, yeah. We need to chill, man, one day. I miss seeing your ass. It's been too long. It's been too long. Me and Alex, hopefully you're still seeing this. Me and Alex and Chef Broski's a couple of weeks ago. It was good seeing him again. I hadn't seen him probably in a couple of months. So, yeah, we definitely need to chill. Maybe play some games or something, brother. But to go back what Big Boy said, shout out to Big Boy in here. Yeah, like at the end of the day, YouTube is like, okay, for making content, for trying to make something of yourself on here, you are correct. In regards to like making, anything of yourself, like literally the only way you can do that anymore is to get a video that goes viral, and none of us have gotten to that point. Sure, some of us have had a few thousand views on one video, but let's just be real here, like, and all that. Like, as far as TikTok, I will say this from experience. I've been on TikTok for, how long has it been? A year now, and I get daily a couple hundred videos a day or views a day per video. My most recent one I did today actually got, last time I saw it said it got almost 500 views. It was just a picture. So, it's there is more opportunity, and you get paid for like I get it's not much, but I get paid from TikTok. So but I got other stuff like outside that, my acting and all that other stuff. There are people here like that I've met through here that I do like that do like my content. That I do want to showcase my whatever I'm doing. Like people enjoy my gaming content, just like people enjoy your gaming content. Big boy, like I enjoyed the banter between you, Dan, ITV, and River. That was fun. That was fun. But I do agree with you about the Instagram or TikTok thing. I do try to keep a few things private, like Instagram and and Facebook. I sometimes put my Instagram public every so often. But as far as like putting, the only place I usually public besides here is of course my TikTok. Like YouTube, I have to make put public. There's no way I can private it. It's not like TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook where you can private it. You have to be approved to be let in. You know, it is what it is. But let's see. Yeah, but the problem is with TikTok is that it's crazy. I see control and spy people. That is why I don't use TikTok. Though there are some people that are cringe. That if I would not download TikTok, that's like I honestly, my humble opinion, I understand. Like I know people have their issues with TikTok and all that. I don't care, honestly. In my opinion, if you want to spy on me, that's what it is. You know, like I ain't got nothing to hide. Not especially not anymore. You know, I've got doing great personally, professionally. I've got a beautiful girl. You know, I'm living my best life right now. I'm like I said this a few times, but I legit right now. If anybody asks me right now, like from a scale of 1 to 10, how happy I am right now, I am fucking 1,000. I sound like it right now just because it's just been a long day. Long day, just running errands, taking care of some things, taking care of business. But you know, like I like to, even my girl knows I like to show off stuff, and all that. Let's see, I'd rather keep my real life and internet life separate. Yeah, okay, like for example, my Facebook is primarily for close friends of mine. I only have a few people that I've met through YouTube on my Facebook. Instagram, I have a decent following, but again, I keep primarily because of the bots and all that. TikTok is the one where I'm like, okay, you know what? Go and follow me on TikTok, but go right ahead. I don't have too many people blocked on there. Probably maybe 10 people, just because it's like, excuse me, shit that fucking CC's is. Give me to pull a Dr Pepper too. It's like earlier, like when I was doing my video earlier on what was it? On the Puppet Master box set. I literally spilled all the Puppet Master movies mid recording. Now now my old self from like back in the day would have paused it or stopped the video, re-record it. But I really don't care anymore. People want to laugh at me, people want to have fun, like make jokes on me. You know what? Like, I I've learned to laugh at myself a lot more nowadays and being more open about myself. I know ZTV's going to hear that and think something else, but it is. But like nowadays, I always tell people, I'm like, I'm just going to be me, because, hey, Brandon, Awesome Skeleton, how you doing? Like, I don't tell anybody where I live or what this, that, and the third, but hey, I just like to be, people can judge me all they want, and all that good stuff, but I just, as long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters. But as far as like, let's see, also Skeleton. But yeah, it's like, people, let's see what's going on. Okay. it's like at the end of the day, I'm just going to have fun on here, not worry about too much going on in the world. Oh, nice, man, nice. I don't go back in till tomorrow. That's gonna be a good day, chill day, I'm sure. Like okay, like I mentioned about like where I live, or I don't talk about like where. Just really, it was about like my plans for this channel, but now it's just kind of become just random. But what was I saying though? Oh, like I don't talk about where I work. I may leave like okay, I do this for my profession, but I don't really you know say the name or whatnot. You know. And as far as like my like love life, if you will, I may show off what the girl looks like, but I don't say the name and say this and whatnot. It's just what it is. People know, like it's just the idea of leave little bits of details, little bits, and then leave the rest to everybody's interpretation. Hey Brian, how you doing, my friend? Because you just can't be constantly going at people. You can't be doing all this. And also, in case anybody didn't know, I did private a good amount of videos just because nothing I'm worried about hiding or anything. It's just in YouTube we just put up videos that we believe are good. Yeah, like well, yeah, hell, the video I did earlier that's also going on my TikTok. I think it went on my Instagram earlier. Oh, nice, man. Where you don't need to say where we were to, but hope for a safe trip, man. Like I miss like the one thing I do miss is the StreamYards where you could have good conversations, maybe even debates, but don't just lead into just utter chaos. I'm talking unwarranted chaos. It's nice sometimes to have a little controlled chaos, but in regards to unpredictability, that's always sometimes a good and bad thing. No problem, man. No problem. I don't know. I'm curious to see if this will work, but I'm gonna put the link in. I have my headphones in, so I may have to mute myself if there's some background noise. Or not background noise, but on y'all's end. But I'm going to put the link into chat right now. Anyone wants to come in, I would just advise not to talk about anything that would be considered drama or anything like that. And I'm going to do the best of my abilities to just give one warning. If they don't listen, just kick them after that. And it's no disrespect. Just, again, I'm going to try. If I do these open forums, that's something I'm going to be a little bit more, going to try to be a little better at, if you will. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a chill day. When I get home, I'm gonna go play. Probably play some Modern Warfare 2. Season 2 just got updated. I got Battle Pass Season 2 on it, and going to keep ranking up. I've been doing good so far. I'm under my new ranking. I haven't played since last week. I was preoccupied. If you catch my drift. Who's coming in? Oh, okay. Here is Big Boy. What's up, man?
Not much. I can actually relax today, so I feel all right.
Can you hear background noise from my end?
No, I don't think so. Oh wait, actually, I hear my voice.
Okay, I'm gonna have to mute myself. Why in the every okay, good. So I'm just on everybody else's chat. It's on mine as well. Fucking headphones. Anyway, I will but yeah, so how's your day been, man? I'll mute myself while you talk.
It's just been like a good one, just relaxed and just played video games, obviously, for almost 5 hours.
I know. I think my last comment was saying, "Oh yeah, you should go for 6,
Go for what?
6 hours."
6 hours? Well, I probably could have if I wanted to, but I already got hungry. Food was ready, and well, I had food delivered to me, so fuck it. I was just
Yeah.
ready to eat. And I wanted to watch WrestleMania 17 on
Always a
Peacock.
good show to go and watch and all that. Like, yeah, if I didn't have to go out to go visit some family, I probably would have stayed home again today.
That's one thing I like is I'll be able to get more available time to visit family. So I think I'll be able to visit them at least once a month. So I'm trying to make that my goal right now.
Yeah, it's like especially for my work, it's gonna be picking up because of certain things coming out in the next couple of months. So it's like, I'm taking the amount of free time I have left for just nonstop hours. Cannot wait for spring.
Yeah, as far as you were talking about on here, yeah, I mean, the only thing I do now with this YouTube thing is like, I'll be honest, I'm like a lost puppy on this damn thing. I can upload small videos of whatever about things I buy or whatever, and then the rest I just play video games and just interact with people online. That's it.
That's kind of how I feel nowadays, to be quite honest. Because like even when I did my unboxing video I did earlier, I was shopping today. I wasn't as like because I just ran it. I just did it out of the blue. So I told people, I said it's probably going to go. If I do videos like that, it's going to be like Gorilla. It's not going to be like it used to be, where it was like professionally done, like where I put intros and fucking like film footage in like I used to do back in the day and all that stuff. I'm just gonna, if I want to show something off or talk about it, I'll probably just do it the old-fashioned way. Unless I'm working on a big project where I want to actually put in work on it, but I don't have the inspiration yet to do something like that just yet.
Yeah, it's better off. I mean, the next video I'm gonna do, I'm only gonna try to make it like a few minute video, like, and then I'm gonna upload it to either Instagram or TikTok. It's better. It gets more viewership on there than it does on YouTube. And I could upload it to YouTube as well, but I don't think having the same video on multiple sites is the right idea.
Yeah, it depends, because like I've noticed like certain videos, like okay, funny enough, one few of my shorts I post on TikTok did get more views on here than TikTok. However, the majority of the videos on TikTok got more views than shorts I did on YouTube. If you combine it all, it just depends on, I guess, the video. Like I did a Valentine's Day video where I was like, "Oh, what's going to happen for Valentine's Day?" And it's like act surprise or something. That video got like freaking, I think 1,200 on fucking here or something. I can't remember. Maybe it was five. I can't remember which one got that much, but I know that one got a lot, and it was just a random video. Or the AI art, like I was doing AI art, say, dang, even AI thinks I'm sexy, and that got like over 1,200. I was like, fuck, like weird how this happened. How certain videos get a certain amount of views, and then other ones get big views. It's always weird about that.
Very true, but then the thing with YouTube is it doesn't really share a lot of people's content unless you're like CBS News and all that other stuff. TikTok, you get hashtags, and with the hashtags, they share around in different categories, and you'll usually see them recently posts like on Instagram and stuff like that. You'll see the pictures, and that's what I like.
Yeah, like and Clay, I think I think I use a mod. So yeah, I'll put, yeah, you're good.
Claymore?
Yeah. Is that auto?
I think that is auto. Yeah.
I never know nowadays because he changed it, like I thought I changed my name so much.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's probably changing his name more than a prostitute Snickers, but I mean, the fact that it's just not still in my voice in the background. Shit. No, but YouTube, I couldn't even tell you. I used to love YouTube, but there's nothing to where I can do the same stuff I used to do. I'm more focused on work and all this other stuff. I don't know what kind of videos stuff. It's too much competition. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna upload or what I'm gonna do. Like freaking film myself what? Like freaking standing on a treadmill or I don't know. I don't see myself doing that kind of shit.
And the thing is, like a lot of us are doing similar, like in our community, are doing similar stuff. Like ITB, even Bio and ZTV to a certain extent do gameplay streams or gameplay premieres or open forums to a certain extent. I know we both of us don't do them as much as we used to, but we we all do kind of a similar thing. There's like part of me always looks at that as like, what can I do? Even if I had the motivation, for example, what can I do to differentiate? Because like the problem is we all basically kind of do the same thing, and it's not that I want mine or yours or whoever's to be better than the others. It's just like that's why sometimes I appear on one person's gameplay stream and then maybe I don't appear on the other person, because it's like it depends on the time, I guess you would say. Like
you can always like try to pick people's brains and think about that you can take from them to add to your thing. It's like JD from New York. A lot of his shit he did get from like Solid Monster stuff, and he can deny it all he wants. But yeah, he used to watch all those people and took what they had and tried to put it to his own, and now look where he's at.
Well, for example, yeah, like one of the people that like literally inspired me to do YouTube or even podcasting was the Solid Monster, because I've been listening to him since 2013. This September will be my 10-year anniversary of listening to him, and I've been go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, do you listen to JD from New York?
I do from time to time. I also follow him on TikTok.
Does he not try to sound like Solid Monster?
He sounds like more like an angry version. It's funny because they both work together in House of Glory, an indie promotion up in New York. But like I do like his I don't listen to him as much as I probably would want to, because I do like his ferocity, if you will. Mm-hmm. He seems a little more angry than, let's say, Solid Monster would be. He's like, so I'd have to listen to them like back to back to see the similarities. Maybe I'll just watch an HOG show and hear them talk, because they both commentate together. So maybe I'll hear them both talk and see how they sound as a part, seeing, okay, is there similarities between the two? I used to go back in the day, I was listening like Solid Monster, Wrestling Suit, Don Tony and Kevin Castle. Those were like, in terms of wrestling creators, those were like the people that inspired me to be doing what I've been doing the last 5 years or 6 years or so. Then if we go from the movie side, Chris Stuckman and John Campia, who are some of the guys that inspire me in regards to, and like I've taken like some like inspirations from them in certain phrases I say in even today in my podcast, it's just like, and like I think even back in the old days when I used to say be well and stay safe, that was from Solid Monster. And I've openly said that was basically a tribute to the Solid Monster, was to be well and stay safe at the end of each one of my videos.
Where'd you get the thumbnail? Did you have one of the personal painters in town do that, or where'd you get that done?
No, it was AI art. It was this app I've been using for different. Are you talking about the thumbnail or the logo?
The thumbnail right now for this one.
Yeah. No, that was the AI art. Actually, that would be kind of nice for me and her to do something to that extent. It just depends, like, because I know there's some downtown. I may actually think about doing that one day. Never have had me and a significant other do a hand-drawn portrait, so that would be something I'd be interested in doing. I did a lot of these because I was I think it was when we were it was our second date. I did that and all that, basically be like, hey, has anybody ever done that for you? Like, it's kind of show interest and all that. And yeah, I'm still flabbergasted. I will be completely honest. I'm still flabbergasted because of this current situation I'm in. Just because I've openly said this. I've said that woman is out of my league. I don't know. Like, no, I do not have her in my basement. I only have a basement, so there's no. She is with me of her own free will.
As far as like the whole personal stuff, I mean, yeah, you got a girl and all that. I mean, here's the thing: you don't know the internet shit. That's up to you if you want to, tell people about her or whatever the fuck. I know that for whatever haters you have, I mean, they'll try to message her and try to harass her with like whatever this and that. That's the one thing about this YouTube thing is like, or this community, because they will try to find whatever they can or look up your background and shit. If they just don't like you in general, if they never had an interaction with you, they'll just do whatever they can to try to destroy you somehow. They will.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Like about a couple of months ago, I may not been someone on here, but it was a former friend. Literally was doing that type of shit, and
Are you talking about who I think you're talking about?
I'll put it in the private chat. I went into. No, I know. I don't disclose like in names and all that stuff, and most of my social media that she is on is private, so I don't have to worry about that in that regard. Let me see. Oh, she almost put in the. Let me go to the private chat. Okay. Okay, put in the private chat. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, I told you about that. How he messaged me and stuff.
No. That was no. That person was also doing stuff.
Oh.
Trying to.
I don't think I know this other one.
Yeah, no. That's the same. That was the same person. It was a different situation.
Oh.
No,
okay.
he was going after different things, and he literally was threatened by multiple companies. If he didn't stop him, he basically lawsuit city on his ass. So basically, people ask me, "Hey, is this going on or whatnot? What's going on?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, this person's this and that, yada yada yada." And I was like, "Yeah, like I'm not nothing's going on my end." So I'm like, "You're like okay." Like they basically know that, like they know I have a channel, and they know that basically I say sometimes outlandish things. They basically say as long as it doesn't, I don't be wearing a company shirt and all that good stuff while doing it, or anything like that. They don't care.
I think like, with your new woman, I mean, you're pretty much already open to her about stuff, and she already knows like about how this internet thing is. But one thing that you have to understand is you gotta pick what's more important: this internet shit or your real life shit. If you're doing these acting and all this other stuff, I think you should focus more on the main thing of acting. From my end, I could do either acting or freaking wrestling classes, because here in San Antonio, you already know this stuff. I mean, so there's available things to do, and there is more opportunity doing things outside of the internet, just more around here.
Oh yeah, like I've got things in the pipeline regarding that, like upcoming stuff, like hell, my IMDb page is already up with that stuff in the description. Again, they already know about a lot of stuff too. So they like basically I checked all my corners with this in case like anybody tried to say, hey, this guy is horrible. He would be like, oh, we already know about it. He already told everything. We're prepared for y'all. So I'm like, plus some of my close friends who knew about the situation are a part of that whole situation regarding my acting and all that other stuff. So they can also bat saying, oh yeah, Chaden is like, yeah, I could say that from experience, like from their end. So like that's why like I come on here, I'll say, oh yeah, I'm doing acting, or I have my IMDb page, and I'm like thinking if anybody's like, oh well, let me go on, let them know about you doing this and that. I'm like, go ahead. I'm like, I'm not worried. Like,
that's why I know one thing. It's like, let's say you succeed, and all of a sudden you get into let's say a Snickers commercial where you're shooting a gun at some midget or whatever. Slogan Snickers, get some nuts, whatever. But no, I mean, I know there are people that still would want to hate on you. They'll try to upload old content or whatever and try to twist it into something that's not.
Exactly. Like I've the moment that I started doing this, I know eventually that people are going like, it could not be the same people. It could just be different people later on down the line and find certain things.
It's just people that just will see you and they'll just say, oh, I don't like this guy. Why is he doing this and I'm not?
It's like when James Gunn, like, I remember when he did the whole, what was it? He did. Fuck, what was it? He did when he was, I think, getting ready to do Guardians 3. People found old tweets of his from like 10 years prior, like, and then they use that against him, and then they fire him. But then Warner Bros. Honestly, that them doing that actually helped out James Gunn in the long run because now he's heading freaking DC on with Warner Brothers Discovery. So like in a way, that whole incident helped him out more than he probably knew back then in the end. So, like who knows, that could happen to me too. Like if ever I hit it big, I'm not expecting to, but it would like my goal is to transition from acting to directing because I find the idea of acting or directing more fascinating than me, directing and writing. But let's say that happens to me in 10, 20, however many years, who knows? I could be a freaking blacklisted from, let's say, Disney, and then picked up by freaking Lionsgate or something, and be ahead of the Saw franchise or something, like Saw 25. So like a lot of this stuff I'm prepared for later on down the line, and people in my corner, I guess you would say, are prepared for it as well, because they, we're kind of like the what do you call it? We're kind of looked at like we kind of look at ourselves as the renegades, the guys that, the little guys that could, we're just trying to make a name for ourselves. And that's why, not like we all kind of
don't hire Shane Long. He used to film himself in the shower.
Oh yeah, I know, right? I always say to myself that like certain things, certain videos I'm proud of still. That one is, because I say good, bad, and different. People still talk about it.
Yeah.
It still has memories about it. Like everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I missed your old intro with that song and you singing in the shower." And I was like, "Oh okay." It's like re-upload it just for shits and giggles. I think when you sent me that video, or
which one?
The one was the original version of when I met Dan, and then I found, and then that Enzio person sent me the original version. I was trying to remember who did, because I tried to ask Leon if he still had the original copy of the video. Unfortunately, he did not. But I got it from someone else, which is good.
Yeah, they managed to save it. That's another thing. I mean, some of these people do save and download your content.
Hey, if anybody has any old videos, like any old Outcast, one of my biggest mistakes was deleting a lot of that stuff. I won't admit that right here. But if anybody ever has any of my older content, like from maybe,
well, you deleted your Angry Outcast, or did you private them?
I deleted them. Like all my from back in the Hangman Charlie days, those videos are gone. But I would say if anybody does have original copies of that video, of any of those, whether it's streams or videos or whatever, any shenanigans, hey, DM me on Discord or Instagram. Send me like, put them up on list. I'll download them. I'll give you shout outs. I wouldn't mind uploading some retro content.
I'm too lazy to save or download any videos. The only thing I could save or download mostly is just music for whatever. If I need it for StreamYard as a pre-show thing, that's it.
That's what I do too. Either that for my TikTok, for example. Let's see. Jester says YouTube would be great if we didn't have any of these Swordwell and Dick Dweeb dorks. Yeah, it is what it is. We're all gonna TikTok has them, Instagram has them. It's just it's how to just avoid them. Like I've done a pretty good job on TikTok. I have not I've had debates with people regarding certain matters. I remember I talked about, ironically, my stance on dating and what I think men should do.
Well, you've already told us about your dating, about how you want women to use their back as a footstool. So,
no.
That's a joke. I know.
I know.
That's still, you have to use your back as a footstool or as a ball stool.
ITV just losing his shit. That's why I still have that video. It's unlisted, so if anybody still has a link to it, or if anybody wants to see it, it is unlisted. So just DM me, I'll send it to you. And
that was mostly busting Otaku's balls. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah. And me and him we're not we're basically go our separate ways at that point. So I don't have an issue with him anymore.
Yeah, we
regarding
talked
that.
about it because, like with Otaka, you never know. You know what I mean, so it's just entertainment. So you just watch it, enjoy it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I will always say this about him, and I think I said this to Hero once when we were one of the last times I was on his channel. We were having a discussion. I told him, I said one thing Otaku is very good at, and I will give him all the credit in the world for. He good, bad, or indifferent. He knows how to keep himself relevant.
Well, he manages to get people like to talk about him. You got people like Disco Inferno and some of these other people. So
Yeah, so that's one thing I will always like. I will always give him respect for. But whether you like, I know some people may not like me saying that, but that's I will even give certain people that maybe we're not on the best terms their props. Um, as far as but yeah, with TikTok I've been doing good without not. It's just because I've been kind of I keep within my circles. Like I have a
right,
horror circle in there. I have a game. Oh, the dating thing. Okay, it wasn't like the freaking one I did on here, but I did completely different. It was just more of a straightforward video, and I had this woman who came in. We had a very long debate, and it wasn't first I thought it was going to end up where she was going to be like a feminist who was just going to talk shit, like, oh, you're single, and this, that, and the other. But eventually we started to have a nice conversation where it was like, we were, it wasn't, we even followed each other on TikTok. So it was like, that's how I knew it went good because we were like, okay, we went, she probably had a different opinion of me through that. But then when we started talking and I basically stood my ground and gave my reasons, it led to that. That's one thing I will say is that's like, and also never judge a book by its cover. Because sometimes I was like, I thought this was going to be that conversation was going to go one way and it ended up going a completely different way, which I appreciate. Let's see. Sad thing is that WWE and other promotions cater to that sewer fan base. Roman Reigns should have beaten Sammy within seconds. Okay, I'll give my thoughts on this. I did like the match between Sammy and Roman. I thought they protected Sammy very well. Now, in theory, yes, because Roman has beaten Sammy quite easily in the past. So I will say that, but I still enjoyed the match. It had good drama. It was in Sammy's hometown. I knew
wait, did
Roman
they
was
say
going to
that
win.
they wanted Reigns to beat Sammy quickly? Is that what they try to say?
That's what Jester said in the chat.
It's like, do you really want to do that in Sammy's hometown? And like the guy's already doing good on merch sales, and there's a lot of people supporting him right now. I
Yeah,
mean,
I thought. Oh, go ahead.
that would have been a little messed up to see after all the work that Sammy has done and all the months to see him just get beat like in 2 minutes by Roman Reigns, just like that in his own hometown when everybody had his back. Like, for anybody that watched that show,
He does, but he does, Jester. But he does remind me also. He reminds me of Ginger McFoley. To be honest, he has that McFoley vibe to him. I think, which I started to see that more and more once when he was with Roman. It reminded me of when Mankind was with Corporation back in late '98. But I liked it. I knew Roman wasn't losing. It would be asinine for him. There is still a possibility, and I'll say this right now: there is still a possibility Roman can walk out of WrestleMania with those belts. There is still I know I would love for Cody Rhodes to be the one to beat him, but there is that idea that they want Roman to pass 1,000 days as WWE as the undisputed Universal Champion. So again, everybody who says it's edged in stone that Cody Rhodes is going to win. It may not be. Roman could just beat him and win and retain it, go on to day 1,000. We don't know.
it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, it's going to be remember WrestleMania is 2 nights, so what's going to be the main event for night 1? Was Roman Reigns going to defend the belt separately? Is it going to be like so? That's the thing. That part we do not know. And it looks like Steve Austin declined the offer to wrestle this year, so it won't be like last year where Austin was the main event for night 1.
Yeah, I think okay. So my prediction right now, what I think Roman and Cody are going to main event night 1 or night 2, excuse me. With night 1, That is a little tricky, but I'm either going for two different ideas. Either the Usos again defending the tag titles against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and before anybody says, "Oh well, why would they main event night one with a tag team match?" Let's not forget the very first WrestleMania was or the main event for that show was a tag team. The other match, which is what I'm more going towards, is Roman Reigns or Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair from SmackDown. I think that is going to be the main event of WrestleMania Night 1. Thoughts, big boy?
My thoughts, I mean, that's possible, but I think they're gonna try to make this like a big WrestleMania. So they're gonna try to. I think they're obviously gonna do more for night 2, but with night 1, I know they gotta put something out there that's gonna really get people to invest into it. So we're gonna wait and see.
Yeah, I think the card is going. It looks like even the matches that probably are going to happen, like Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins, which that's going to be probably one of the show stealers of WrestleMania. I know everybody is not the biggest Logan Paul fan, which I understand from his personal and YouTube points of views. However, I actually think he's been doing really well as a performer.
The people hate Logan Paul.
I am glad that they put him back as a heel. He is better as a heel than he is babyface. I will say that.
Like you were at the Royal Rumble in San Antonio, everybody was like, even I fucking yelled at Logan saying "fuck you, fuck you."
See, I was probably one of the only guys I was actually happy to see him in Raw because I was a naysayer of him because I'm not that knowledgeable. Like I know the nitty gritty about Logan Paul, but I'm not really like I don't know everything about him. I don't really care to watch a lot of these bigger YouTubers and all that. So
I can't relate to those people, to the big YouTubers. I don't even know why people subscribe to PewDiePie. It makes no sense to me.
Hey, Brendan Beauregard, how you doing, my friend?
How can people be subscribed to Sniper Wolf? God, her voice is fucking annoying. I'm sorry.
See, a lot of those I don't know about. I know who PewDiePie is, but I just don't. I don't think I.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, even a lot of us in the community, we just mostly go with people that are around the same sub numbers or whatever as us.
The only people that I subscribe to that are probably in the millions, I would say Chris Stuckman and Dead Meat, just stuff that are around my interests that have different things. I subscribe to a guy. I'm shocked he has a big following, but this guy called Dr. Wolfula. He literally dresses like a fucking wolf, has a wolf's mask, wolf's gloves, wolf's shoes. And he does a special thing for October called October. That's how he sounds. October. He just did a video on the Velma show. God, that show is awful. But
I heard about Velma's show. It's not really. It's been negative from what I've heard.
Yeah, it was. It was awful. Don't worry, I'll be getting off soon. So I'll take my not getting off the stream, getting off the bus. So I take my headphones off. So I can actually we can talk, and I don't have to keep muting myself, so there's no background noise. But
you have a headset or some headphones?
I am on my headphones. That's what's so stupid.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, and I've tried. I have some pretty damn good gaming headphones. Same thing. I still don't know what the issue is because every time I look, I feel like I fix the issue. Same thing happens.
Are you using your computer or your phone?
Using my phone. I didn't have this issue beforehand, but when I take my headphones off, everything's good. So I was when I was on the bus, I was like, let me see. I'm gonna put the link out there, see if the voice is still there. And when he first said no, I was like, oh, thank goodness. He's like, oh no, I can't respond. But regarding to what happened in regards to Logan Paul, I was thinking, oh God, it's gonna be another celebrity who's not gonna do much. But I will admit he's done very well and he's done very good. I enjoyed his probably the only thing I've enjoyed with Miz recently. I enjoyed his match with Miz. I really enjoyed his match with Roman Reigns. He did look like he belonged. And now his Royal Rumble performance, especially that bump he took with Ricochet. I don't care what anybody says. That. Oh yes, yes. Okay, I need to. Okay, so I want to do a special episode for my podcast regarding that Inuyasha. I need we need to figure out a day and time after the Kids Choice Awards, and we're going to go through it because I want to do it through StreamYard and make it a special episode for my podcast. Do a subscription based on my podcast now. I'll have to do episodes where I'm interviewing people or having a conversation with people about certain subjects or topics. That's actually something I forgot to mention earlier before I freaking should have mentioned this earlier, but something I'm planning on. Like, I made the announcement on my podcast, and a few people outside on Discord and Facebook know about it. On my podcast, I have a feature, a subscription-based tier on my podcast. Basically, I have all my older classic Cult of Horror podcast episodes before it got rebranded, and feature special episodes.
You said
Basically,
you
you
were
pay
doing
it.
live interviews with people.
Yeah, I do want to do that and have topics with certain people like Sharkman. I want to talk about certain things. I've been needing to do this with him for the longest time. Basically, when people subscribe to it's to do the interviews with me, I'll probably give them the audio. They don't have to pay for them to listen to it, but it's only $1 a month where you get all that catalog plus the feature stuff. So I'm going to try to do special things like interviews and special what do you call it? Special topics with guests or something because I usually do the show solo. And I haven't planned everything out 100% yet. The subscription tier is already there. But my plan is after 90 days, that episode, whatever special new episodes, I'm not talking like the classics, I'm talking like the House of Chayton special episodes. After 90 days, those episodes will be available free to the public. Again, it's something I'm planning on doing to making the podcast more legitimate. Something I did not do back with the Outcast. I'm going to do with this. Basically, give people more incentive, not only to support the show, but also to help out and all that. Yeah, I didn't even get through the first episode, Jester. Okay, look, I'll basically tell it to you like this. The first episode, first scene, there were 2 cockroaches fucking.
Oh, lovely.
That was literally the first scene you see in this show. I couldn't even get I think I was halfway or 3/4 of the way done with the show or with the episode, and I just tapped out. It's trying too hard to be Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn was just excellent.
Trying to do it Rochi style.
I know, right? It's like that'll be the new term
I'll tell you
instead of
this.
doggy style.
I do have a TikTok, but I don't really do much on it. I'll check on it like maybe once a week or whenever. I've actually liked the part where I could just upload a video and then let the rest run itself. I like upload a video once a week or something, and it's just I kind of want to put it like that. With streams and stuff, I could do these live streams and talk for a certain amount of time if I'm playing a video game, but the StreamYards and stuff, it's like it's hard for a long period of time. It's not my thing. It's not. I can't do that kind of shit no more.
No, I feel you. This is probably the longest stream that's not gaming I've done in a while. So for me, it's like fucking,
the gaming shit that I do. I mean, yeah, we go at each other and whatever. I'll tell Dan to go fuck a panda, whatever the fuck, and then, we just do whatever. It's fun. It's more fun doing that shit. I mean, because we're not really, doing really much on topics. We're just playing the game and talking whatever, just whatever comes up. I've enjoyed that a lot. Everybody else seems to enjoy those things too. The StreamYards, I can't do a StreamYard anymore because it's always going to be some kind of bullshit. It's like, this person did this. It's like, no, why can't people talk about what's going on in their life? Like, do something fun. Like, where's the fun stuff in your lives? I want to learn something. I want to hear something funny. Like, give me something. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, let's say yesterday I went to work and one of the female employees asked me if I had one of those, not the cord to a phone charger, but the little box thing that you plug in, that thing. So what I said, well, it's your lucky day. So what I had to do is I went to the bathroom because that's where I left my jacket, and she went in the bathroom with me. It's a small bathroom, and I just gave it to her, and it's like, And one of the other female employees walked in real quick, and she's like, "Oh shit!" And we were just joking around. It's like, and I was like being sarcastic, like, "Nothing happened. Nothing happens. It's not what you think." And it was like, clearly. So we were just fucking around because the thing at the work is like, both not more than one person could be in the bathroom. So, but the thing
Oh
was,
yeah.
she went with me just to get the little charger thing that I was trying to get from my jacket that was in the bathroom. So that's what happened. And
Oh yeah,
I made a joke about
go
saying something. Was there any funny business going on? No, I was just trying to make it funny, making a fool of myself.
I'm just giving her my cord.
Yeah, exactly. Just trying
No,
to show her how to stick it in.
yeah, like okay, for example, like okay, I got one too. Okay, on Saturday, I went with we went to after work. I went to the bar with my girl and a friend of ours, right?
Mhm.
Who I work with as well. So we were all sitting there. We were chilling. We were having. I think I had 2 hurricanes. So we were going over the difference between Uber and Lyft. So my girl was showing her friend the difference because of the screenshots I sent her through Messenger. Well, unfortunately, when she backed out of the pictures that my girl was showing her, she accidentally saw my pics, certain pics, no pics, if you will.
You kept those on your phone?
That was her, not me. No, I deleted mine.
Wait, she still had hers on her phone?
Okay, so she handed her phone to her friend.
Okay.
To show her about the difference things about the Uber and Lyft that I sent through Messenger. So when she backed out, she looked at the rest of the photos that were basically shared across between me and her and saw those pictures because they were kind of recent. I think I sent like 2 days prior.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, well, that's going to be awkward next time I see her.
I mean, it's nothing that's like, it's not something that's not uncommon. I mean, I think anybody that's dated a woman or whatever would send a picture. I mean, consensually,
Yeah, no, not that. Just a friend seeing it. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be awkward when I see that person in a couple of days. I'm like, okay, let me take my headset off.
I'm pretty sure she's sent herself to other guys before. So
what happened?
I'm pretty sure she's, sent pictures to another guy or something.
Yeah, it's like I'm not. Yeah, she's probably not the first or last set she's probably seen regarding that. But
it's
still,
2023. It's easy to text. We got cell phones and stuff. We don't do home phones anymore. And
no.
Easy to take a picture. It's easy to do things. Like take a picture and send it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that was just like it was a fucking. And I still remember going on Omega's stream completely. I think they went to the restroom together. Funny about going back to to be able to go in a restroom together, but and I hopped into Omega's stream. I was completely shit faced. I'm still waiting for Omega to fix it so he could see what exactly I said. I think the only thing I remember saying, I think I said, "What up, Omega, my brother? What up, Malik X and Eric, my brothers? What up, the nation?"
The last stream that Omega did?
Yeah, the Black History Month one.
Yeah, that one got blocked in this country because of something he played, I guess.
I hope it wasn't me, but I think right when I joined, it was the music was over. Plus. It
was that or a video he played.
Yeah, it was probably a video he played because I know Omega. I think he booted me because I was so fucking blasted.
Yeah, Omega can make it public again. All he has to do is use the YouTube's thing to remove that scene that YouTube is trying to censor.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think when I saw him. Oh, I don't know if you're aware, but me and Money made amends.
He did not tell me about that. But when was this? He didn't tell me about that.
Yeah, that happened. Actually, Sunday night. I went in there. Yeah, it was Sunday because I think I just got off work. I was watching. I was still subscribed to him. I listened to him every so often. I basically told Money this. I said after the whole elder thing that happened, I kind of just realized that our petty bullshit that was going on was just there was more important things going on than just us being over stupid shit. So I went in there and apologized to him and just told him he said, I do miss our conversations. We used to kick back and fucking relax and chill and all that stuff. Like I miss those days, and I was telling him, I said, I can all that. So yeah, we made amends, which I was happy. I said I think he was the last person I felt like I owed, like it kind of like still kind of in this community. I felt like I owed like me an apology to and all that.
Yeah, I remember the last time me and him talked. Yeah, he was not really fond of you with some shit you did or said. So
yeah. So we're good now. Go ahead.
It was more of your actions that he didn't like.
Yeah. So we're good now and all that. I think I popped in his Monday Night Raw live, or I popped in the chat. But yeah, as far as I know, we're good. Yeah, we're good now.
And Money, like he ain't fucking with nobody. He just comes on here and does his thing and gets it moving. That's it. Like he ain't joining no freaking crazy ass drama streams or any of that bullshit. Like he's been done with that. Like if something's going on with somebody else, like he don't give a fuck. Like don't bring it to his channel.
Yeah, I learned after I don't know when this happened, but I got to the point, like especially the last month, where I just whatever people's issues are within other people or their viewpoints and all that, I may not agree with their viewpoints or this, that, and the other regarding that, but it's at the end of the day, it's like I'm trying not like basically, even if I'm cool with somebody who may have a different viewpoint to somebody else, at the end of the day, as long as they ain't doing anything heinous or anything, just as long as I'm not trying to get involved or give my opinion on that anymore, because it just leads to endless bickering,
I don't get involved in other people's like shit. I don't even care.
It's like the last couple, I was on a couple of hero streams that like maybe last couple of weeks.
When it comes to that guy, I will not go on his
and go ahead.
I don't go on that guy's stuff. I just, because it's like all the time people say, oh, he said this or he's doing this, or like I don't trust that dude. I can't.
As far as like with me and him go, I got like I would say we're on decent terms. We can, at least I could get, like, one thing I will say about him is we can have a conversation regarding something. I think we were talking about Jeepers Creepers the other day, or the last time I was on, which was nice. It was actually nice to see us actually talk about something that didn't revolve around just the bullshit, if you will. But again, I know that may not be everybody's favorite cup of tea, and I'm not going to tell everybody, oh, you should be friends with him or this, that, and the third. But as far as with me and him, I'd say we're good right now. But like that's what I mean, going back to that about the different viewpoints or ideologies. Basically, I always say this is, don't make me choose between one or the other. Usually, if someone makes you choose, they'll say, oh, you can't be. You
trying
can't
to say
be
like the whole
me.
Coke and Pepsi kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll basically tell that person, if they ask me, hey, you either be friends with me or that person, I'll just tell them, well, I'm gonna be friends with the other person because they're not making me choose. That's just how I look at it in that regard.
Yeah, it's like you can be friends with whoever you want. That's on you.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
But also on the other hand, they could get bragging rights if something does go awry, and they get the bragging rights saying, yeah, you're right, I was wrong.
But it depends, like what I mean, like some things aren't even worth arguing. Like, why would it be arguing about it in the first fucking place?
Yeah, it's like it's okay if you have debates with people, like, and all that, but if it leads into a freaking just bickering, where you are just arguing left, right, and center over dumb shit, then that's like the point where I'm like, okay, I don't really care for that.
Some things never meant to, like, there was no reason to be arguing about it on YouTube. Like, why does like personal shit or whatever have to be brought up? Why does that have to be put on the internet? or right after people try to look it up or harass family members asking stupid questions.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't.
I still got weirdos that message my family members asking me if I have autism. I think you know who would be doing that. It's
Yeah.
like, some really stupid shit.
Yeah, it is what it is. I just now like I've told people that nowadays I just, with me personally, I just, anybody wants to have their opinion of me or think I'm this or that, that's on them. I always tell people that know me in real life, people that actually have interacted with me, can see
It's like how many of these people actually know you in real life that are on YouTube? Like, how many of them actually know you?
probably I would in terms of meeting in person, and he probably wouldn't mind me mentioning this, but one of the people I talk to quite often on here is Dragon. I'd say Dragon knows me a lot more than a lot, even though we've never met in person yet. But
I mean, who's actually met you in person? Who's been around you?
Of course, Lennon. Lennon would be one. Lennon and I have known each other for has it been 5 years? Yeah, 5 years. I think in the summer will be 5 years since we met. Fuck, how time flies.
That's what I don't like. Is I feel like time has went by a little too fast on certain things. When I think about the whole Sammy thing and the whole Sami Zayn thing, it reminded me of the Daniel Bryan thing. It's like, damn, has it really been 9 years already since the Daniel Bryan thing?
Yeah, next year will be 10 years since that the whole Yes movement and WrestleMania 30. Shit, it just seems like a lifetime ago.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's like I think we're in year 4 of AEW, which is like AEW Dynamite would in October will be 4 years since AEW premiered on TNT. Now it's on TBS, but still, it's just crazy to think that company's been around for 4 years now. I will say though, even though I'm still a big AEW fan, I will say it has kind of lost a little bit of its luster back compared to how it was even probably a year and a half ago. They can still
bounce back. They can still do some good stuff.
Yeah, they they had I will give them this. They had a fucking month of just excellent show after excellent show. So,
there's only been 2 in San Antonio. I've been to both of them.
Yeah, same. I'm waiting for them to announce the next one. I wanted to try to go. I'll see what happens because, like I said, in March I'm going to pick up a PS5 finally. But as far as what I'm planning on doing, I do want to try to go to one of the XFL shows since they're pretty cheap to get in. Even I think decent seats are like most of the seats there are like $20. Even the good seats.
Do you know when there's going to be one in San Antonio or when the next?
There was one this past, I think it was last weekend. This past weekend, it was the first show. The Rock was here in San Antonio, and then they're going to have another one next month. I think around the same time that they had one this month, but next month. So.
And I mean, if I'm not doing anything, if it's on a Saturday or something, maybe I'll go.
Yeah, I think it's usually on Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, just and like I said, it's $20. Most of the seats are $20. So maybe add a little bit more for the ticket fee or something. But it's still still a good deal for.
I used to love football when I played it, but now that I don't, it's I just my love for it has dropped. Call me a hypocrite or whatever you want. It's I don't know. But I mean, if it's in San Antonio, I mean, fuck it, I'll probably do it.
Yeah, and plus, who knows how long because let's not forget this is the 3rd attempt at the XFL. So let's not forget, who knows if there will be another XFL in
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, so I like how I look at it. It'd be just even if
it would be a good time to buy an XFL football and some other XFL merch. I mean,
yeah. It's like I'm still kicking myself. I did not get one of the Fiend masks before Bray got fired, because I would have loved to have that. I'm glad that's why I got the Uncle Howdy mask just so that way I had it there for
You can still
You know,
find a Bray Wyatt mask online. I know somebody will try to sell them because they need some money. I mean, eventually, an opportunity will come up.
yeah, it was cheaper buying it at the superstore. It was only 50 at the online. You would have had to pay 60 plus shipping, which would have basically been like $80 after shipping and all that. So I just let's see who's coming in now. Oh, ITB.
Oh
Hey,
God,
ITB,
they're
how you
bringing
doing?
in the bum ass. God damn.
Yeah, the bum.
Yeah, the bum with the $1,500 PC. You know this bum motherfucker.
The bum
Yeah,
that apparently
you stole that from Best Buy. Don't lie to yourself, man.
he's a bum,
Don't
but he
mess
got to
around.
meet Sting apparently.
Yeah, somehow, some way.
How
Yeah,
the
you
I
fuck?
know
robbed it. You
some
robbed it.
kid. How I did it. It was some kid. He kind of looked like you, Shaden. He had a ticket, and I beat the shit out of him. Took his shit and went over there and got the autograph side. And I also took his money as well.
Yeah, you took my receipt and all that stuff and all that. Like you just like fuck you, and just took the receipt and all said, hey, here's my receipt. I don't think the receipt had my name on. So if anybody actually had it and wanted to if I dropped there something and anybody wanted to pick it up, I'm sure they could have used it without no issues. So that's why I'm like, yeah, that would have.
I
That-
see the
that could
picture.
have
It's
happened.
obvious that he stole not only your ticket and shit, but he also took your underwear, your shirt, and everything else.
Yeah, they stripped me butt ass naked. Took my blue boxers and my fucking I was wearing the ripped black jeans. But what do you call it? It's actually nice outside.
Well,
What
it was
was I
actually
saying?
good. So I mean, in a bit, I might go out for a late night walk around the neighborhood and just like listen to music because I mean, it feels nice outside.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, see the Uncle Hal. Yeah, on shop. Yeah, and that's why I was shocked because like some of the T-shirts were more expensive at the superstore than they were at what do you call it? Okay, I was just dropping stuff out of my place, but second.
It has been more of my goal to go out to more events and stuff because of the pandemic. I mean, yeah, it's obvious life's too short, and I've been spending so much of my years working and doing this and that. I'm being free. I'm being free to do what I want. I want to experience new things.
Exactly, it's like
kind of bland doing the same stuff over and over. Or
yeah, because like
no tattoos on my body, and I was like, maybe I should get a tattoo, kind of like that.
Yeah, I want to get like probably another goal is finally get a tattoo. Like to be quite honest, or get another one. I just don't know what I want and where I want. That's the only thing I don't know yet. I'll probably stick with the forearm for right now until I get lose some more weight on the torso area. I'm like really don't need to lose. I only need to lose a little bit of weight on my upper arms. But as far as like my forearm is pretty toned, or I don't need to worry about like morphine or something if I lose more weight or something, unless I'm trying to look like an anorexic guy or something.
If you want to get a tattoo of ITB on your butt cheek.
That sounds like that's your idea. That's what you want, bro.
Yeah, I'll get ITB beating Sting on my ass.
Yeah, that means something.
And then another one of on the other cheek it'll be ITV meeting Arthur.
Oh God.
Yeah, did you ever see that one, big boy, of ITV meeting Arthur?
I have not. I don't think I've seen that.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Get that. Like you really met Arthur?
I'm gonna show the picture. I'm gonna show it.
Damn. I have to look that up though. I mean, when the next XFL in San Antonio is going to arrive.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in mid-March. That's all. Like I'll probably look up afterwards if I do it before you do. I'll send it to you through Messenger. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, no doubt. I've never been to an XFL game.
You see it? You see a big boy?
What the fuck? What?
They were doing the Illuminati
Can
side.
you widen that thing?
Let me solo screen him. They were doing the Illuminati.
Yeah, we blessed them, bro. They blessed us in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was together. Yeah, we were together all along, bro.
Yeah, they blessed him so much that Arthur gained muscle and it became white, and ITV got white hands.
No, we was all white the whole time. It was CGI
Oh
the
shit, that
whole
would be
time.
the whole. Arthur's really white, not black.
Like I said, bro. Yep.
Like I said.
That's
But yeah.
some fucked up shit. I never seen that before.
Yeah, like I think I shared the one with Sting. I shared that on my Facebook once ITV showed it. I was like, I gotta share this. It was funny. Oh yeah, ITV's in the I was mentioning. I said, I only have a few people from here on. I did of all basically it's only a handful of people. I actually there it is. There's ITV and Sting. They yep.
You know, I was like, I was like, what the fuck when I first saw it? It's like, and I was like, my body. It's like, is that really your body? God damn, you should lose some weight.
Yeah, he got the man tits and all that. He rocking them though in that nice red shirt. That was
I think I've
a
seen
good
you with that same shirt before, but man, you got excellent taste, bro.
Oh yeah, I wore that first on when I did did the photo shoot, and all that. I don't think I wore it when I was doing my. Let me see, look for the avatar. I think I was actually wearing my Roman Reigns shirt in this picture that I took, back when I was what do you call it? When I did the photo shoot. That was a fun night. Went to a winery in Helotes. I need to go to Helotes more. It's actually quite beautiful. So even at night. But that was I just can't. I wish I this is the one time I wish I waited to cut my hair. Because if I had my hair like it was prior with the same look that I had in this photo, god damn, I would I still think I look good, but fuck if I only had the long hair then. But there's always the future. But yeah, I can't can't wait for my speaking of which, my future projects I'll be doing, which that's going to be very good. That's going to be very interesting in regards to that stuff. I'll put them in the private chat because I think. Let me see. See. Give me 1 second. Where
I won. I just won the victory royale in Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I have 2 projects coming up, and of course people can. My IMDb is on the in the channel description, so they could see it in regards to all that.
Hell yeah, I like that shit too with the film.
Oh, do I underdog? Do I know you? It's been a long time. But
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe it's a different name, kind of like with Otto. I saw it's called Otto, Octo. I call them with different names.
It was somebody that popped up on my. When you have subscribers over the years, you had your channel over the years, you might have somebody at the beginning, or you might remember them and they come back out of nowhere. I had that with somebody. Yeah,
I remember. I think it was back in 2021 when all the bullshit happened. I had he was a big Leo Rush fan. He would go by Man of the Hour, and he actually emailed me just to see what was going on, how was I doing, all that. I'm like, shit, because he was one of my let's see, yeah, Chase, I do too. Oh, okay, so it's someone from back in the day. So that's That's yeah, I'm doing fantastic, man. Everything's been looking up. This year's become one of my has already started to be one of my favorite years. So if it continues that way, fuck, it's gonna be a great year.
I think I'm more happy just keeping myself busy and just uploading a small video and just letting the rest as it be. So putting it on Instagram is enough for me. YouTube, it's crap. So if people like my stuff, they can go see me on Instagram. I don't want to hear any excuses. I'm not gonna upload on a bunch of freaking different things, Discord, all that bullshit. I'm tired of social media messaging and all that. It's
Yeah, well, I was gonna say something. Depending on what you want to do with your like what I personally do. Sometimes I miss a day or two, but I usually try to upload once a day.
I'd rather upload whenever. There shouldn't be any pressure put on me. I'm not getting paid to do this shit. If I feel like I want to put it up,
oh yeah, but yeah, with me I am.
Put some music
so
on the
like,
background.
with me I am. So like I do like, but I'm not mandated to upload every day. But again, it keeps the flow going to where I just keep it going. But it's like the podcast thing. I like now I do get revenue from it. So like I try to keep up. I try to keep going with the podcast every week. Because some weeks are not as busy as the others in terms of news, but I try to give people all that. Hey, Ami man, how you doing? But
people think that's ITB.
Yeah,
Huh?
people be thinking that me and Adi Man the same person. Like, hell no. I mean, I hate it when people accuse somebody of what I do. I just don't like it. Like, dude, and then you tell them like, no, that is me. No, we ain't believe you. I just don't like people to get blamed on shit that I do.
But yeah, it's like people are like like a lot of times I used to be accused of being behind this fake account, that fake account, yada yada yada, and I'd be like, I appreciate people thinking that I'm this account or that account, but no. And I always say, unless you have something to literally pin it to me, I'm like, there's nothing I can tell you. But at this point, how I always look at you, anybody can believe what they want regarding it. I'm like I always found it funny. It's like I used to tell CTV because there were times where he thought back when me and him were not on the. I figured you were, but yeah. But regarding like I remember ZTV back in the day because I told him back in the day, back when me and him were cool. I still watch this though because I found it enjoyable. But I told him I said half the time my phone was in my pocket while I was listening to it while I was like back in the dark days where I was doing dishes or cooking. I do not miss those days. But
job's like, a job, dude.
Huh?
Job's a job.
Yeah, it is. That is true. But like,
you can either be working or you can be at home just collecting Social Security, living with your mom while dragging your testicles on the rug.
That is true. Regarding, but I remember I was like, I was on my the phones in my pod, like unless my butt can freaking type perfectly and make accounts like that, there's there'll be no way. I've always said this, and even to the ladies, I say, I have a flat ass. I'm not going to fucking deny it. So I'm like, there's no way I could freaking just type and all that stuff. That'd be kind of a cool, neat little trick if I could actually do it. But it's one part I'm not talented in. But yeah, so I used to tell CTV, I'm like, it wasn't. I watched, I listened in, but I was never. If I was in there, I came in there with my own account. If I wasn't blocked.
I hear crickets.
Huh?
I hear crickets.
Oh yeah, I know, right? The crickets are really enjoying the content. Damn, they're loud.
San Antonio's crowded with crickets and even fucking pigeons.
Yeah, they are. Fucking hell.
It was already bad enough with just pigeons, but now it's like, I feel like everywhere I go, it's like more people than ever.
Yeah, it's like over here, it's don't see, like, if I go further down the road, yeah, there's a lot of fucking pigeons. Okay, I can hear the, yeah, it's a lot louder here. But yeah, it's like, regarding all that, it's like, I always tell people nowadays, I'm like, I ain't gonna listen if you tell me I'm behind this account, that account. I said, because unless you could tell me that, you have something that could basically pinpoint that it's me, I'm like, all you're doing is assuming. And that's just how it is. And, it's just.
I don't have it in me to go doing all that research and all that crap. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not gonna play fucking detective on that.
Yeah. But like, I know there are ways to find out who's behind what accounts, but it's too complicated. And it's like,
well, it's just a simple IP trace.
I could be focusing my time on other things and just focusing on that. It's just, it is what it is regarding that.
I don't know. You're probably better off doing more interaction with people in real life than on the internet on YouTube.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of people that are mostly on YouTube, it's hard to, like, those people don't know what's going on in real life. Not that much.
No, I tell people there's only a handful of people that actually I do have personal conversations with on here, and I know those are people I trust because those people never said anything out in the open on streams or anything like that. I've never found out anything about that, so it's kind of a way I know. Yeah, I could trust you because Speaking of which, I know you were streaming earlier on ITV, but how's your day been, man?
It's been okay. I've been doing mostly nothing to, like, me and Big Boy here just been playing games all day because we started new jobs. Both of us starting a new job on the same day.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't need to describe what we're at or whatever, but is it something similar to what you did last time, or Big Boy, or something completely different?
It's like I sell propane and propane accessories.
Propane.
No, it's pretty much with the same company, but I'm just in a higher position.
That's good. That's
schedule,
good.
And I'll be able to. The last position I had, it was very hard to request time off. It was like I had to take over other people's positions because people kept quitting or getting fired, and it was fun when they wanted me. I wanted to do something more, so it was an opportunity. It's like, I do this instead because it pays more, and I can, take time off whenever I need it, and I don't have to worry about having to cover other people because I won't be in that same area anymore. So they said yes, and I start Thursday. So
that's good. That's good.
Let's just say I'll be getting paid more than $20 an hour, and of course, it's got a bit more benefits, and I think I'll be a lot happier. I won't be as miserable as I was before.
Yeah, that's like I told people, like, even what I'm doing currently, I'm professionally, personally, but especially professionally, I'm the happiest I've been in a while. Like, I look forward to, even on the busy days of the weekend, I actually do look forward to going into work instead of just like oh God, I can't. I'm dreading going into work the next day or something.
I don't want to get into more details with my job because I don't want people trying to freaking harass it or do all this stuff. Because last time, like, somebody found my work, I certain someone and kept on calling it and then spamming his Twitter page and all this bullshit. It was fucking, like, what the fuck? It was like, actually, he knows what I'm talking about. He saw that shit.
Yeah, that's something I was like worried at, like, like, that's why I'm very, even nowadays, I'm very selective on who I'm, what do you call it? Very selective on.
Yeah. Like, I'll tell you one thing, like, people have done it to you too. I mean, they'll try to call your job, or they'll try to call your apartment complex and say this and that, or try to say, oh, check this out. It's been fucked up shit, but I'll tell you what, people like EDP, he's got it way, way worse than anybody in this community. Way more, because anywhere he goes, people know who he is. He can't even, like, settle down any place he goes because somebody's going to recognize him. He gets kicked off, not just platforms, but also apartments. Like, he's fucked for life.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, even like my sit like it could have been like I could have been a big ass YouTuber. That shit would have been a lot worse for me if it was like in that situation. But like so I'm kind of grateful. It just was it was in the small vicinity that it was, and I was able to bounce back from it instead of just
There's a troll
going
account.
that route.
This Daisy account in the chat. It's been spamming Will saying like this one really hates me for some reason. As far as me making pigs in a blanket, I have not had pigs in a blanket in years. I was actually planning on making ground turkey and spaghetti later on. That's what I want to make later on. So
that sounds not just ground turkey, but spaghetti sounds really good.
Ground turkey is almost has almost a similar taste to beef. I mean, so.
Oh, so you mix it with spaghetti, I'm assuming.
Yes. Well, you can.
I've never tried it, so I'm gonna go one day.
It's like, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I'll have ground turkey with rice or whatever, but having it with spaghetti with the right sauce and stuff, it's great. I like it.
I'm waiting for. We're talking about food. I'm waiting to see if Lennon's ass will be in the chat soon.
Yeah, pigs in a blanket.
Show off your new shade. Show off your new shades, boy. I know you got some new glasses on your glasses, boy.
Talking about food. I'm glad when you ain't talking about no fried chicken like we was before.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I remember that day. I was like having all the colored red in the back of the truck.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, that was funny though. So y'all riding the back of the bus. We had to walk. We can't be on the bus. Like making the press of the pissing contest. Yeah, that's kind of funny though. We need humans like that more.
This is why anonymity is good, and this is also why it's good just not to confuse discourse with moral compass. These have nothing to fret about. I mean, any new horror movies worth checking out? Well, as of right now, I saw Winnie the Pooh Blood Honey. I did a review here and on my TikTok. I wasn't a big fan of it. It wasn't even so bad it's good. As far as like Cocaine Bears come out this week, I'm looking forward. I'm going to check that out Thursday. So I'm very much looking forward to that one. Right now, really the only horror movie that I would recommend that came out this year would probably be only Megan. Because like there's nothing to like.
Would you really call that a horror movie? I mean, I've seen the movie.
Yeah, I would. It's a PG-13 horror film. Like another film I recommend is Infinity Pool, Brandon Cronenberg's newest film. Yeah, my thoughts on Winnie the Pooh is on here. I think under the shorts category because I just basically moved it from I had it on my TikTok. I had it on my YouTube.
I think a better horror movie would be like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we got Scream 6 coming out at the beginning of March, and then we have Evil Dead Rise come out in April, and Redfield with Nicolas Cage's Dracula. Those are like my top 3 in the next 2 months. And then John Wick. That's not a horror movie, but still.
Is there going to be another Scream movie?
Yes, Scream 6. That will be coming out in March 10th.
I mean, I wasn't really pleased with the last one that they had. I
enjoyed it, and I think it's going to do better because one of their stars, Jenna Ortega, who's been basically on fire recently. She was in the last Scream movie. She was in X, which was a very good horror movie that came out last year. And she was in, of course, Wednesday, which took the world by storm on Netflix. I enjoyed Wednesday. I can't wait for season 2. But Jenna Ortega, my introduction to her was 2 things. The Babysitter Killer Queen, which is a horror movie on Netflix, and season 2 of You. I can't wait for part 2 of season 4 next month as well.
Apparently there's going to be a really super scary movie coming out real soon.
Which one?
It's called Sleepover with Kevin Daddy.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Regarding trying to think of what else. Just let everybody know in the chat. Keep it cordial. I do not like to block people, but I will if I need to. Just let everybody know. Respect the guests I have on here as well. That is what I
Like if you respect me and everybody in the chat, if you respect me, I would like the same to be shown to my guests in this stream.
I don't know. There's gonna be haters no matter where you go.
Agreed. Let's see. Hell no, I don't swing that way, Chase.
Wait, what's he talking about?
I don't know. Maybe he was talking about the sleepover. I don't know.
Is that Kevin?
No, it's Otto.
Okay, well, wait, I didn't say Otto. I said Kevin.
I know. We'll find out in a minute because he told me it was Otto earlier. I can't see my YouTube, so I don't know who's mod and who's not. He should be mod. He should be a mod.
No, but there's people that are gonna hate me. I mean, even if I don't speak of them, or if I'm just uploading videos of small stuff I buy, I noticed the one thing that the people that really hate me or still troll me, they're not doing that well in their real life.
I agree. I agree. Haters just mean you're doing something right.
Like, why am I not being attacked by somebody that's actually doing better than me?
Like the old saying is, and I've always said this, like you're going to have haters wherever you go. You could be on YouTube, you could be on TikTok, you could be on Facebook, Instagram, what have you. You could be on fucking, at your work, you could have haters. People are jealous of your successful one. Who's coming in now? Well, here comes Arthur. Hey, Arthur, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, that's not. What the fuck?
Man.
Jesus Christ.
What are you doing? How's your day, Arthur?
Okay.
Is this dragon?
Like I said,
I can barely hear him.
like I said, it's actually doing bad because I've been exposed by bio again. And bio are going at it again.
What is this?
See, I let this on because I don't take it seriously. It's just like and all that. That's different though. So you and shout out to Bio, by the way. That was my boy.
Arthur was playing video games last night, which was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. He just revealed himself. Let's see. There. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
I was just trying to tell you that the Claymorian account is mine.
Okay.
Well, I figure like you change your name so much that's like it sounds like forget I'm not on here as often.
To keep the drama whores at bay. It's to keep the drama whores at bay. I just want nothing to do with this.
I mean, but why did you say hell no? I don't swing that way. What did I say that made you say that?
Oh, because you said Otto sleep over with Kevin. I'm like hell no. That's what you said.
No, I didn't mean to say Otto. I meant to say sleep over with Kevin Daddy. That was it. Did I say Otto?
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't say Otto. I didn't.
Yeah,
I have to rewind it. Sounds like but yeah.
I wasn't trying to say Otto.
There's people hating me for using eyes and COD, but this begs the question: why are the haters getting distracted enough to let themselves fail? Exactly. I wouldn't say I'm beast on Call of Duty. Oh, go ahead.
Originally, I was gonna not retire from hopping on panels. I tried so hard to quit YouTube, to be honest with you, but it's not really easy with me.
Well, because I would say keep it like it's pretty much separate. I mean, uploading videos or just joining a panel, and they could be streamed on either YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Or even
I'm trying to get away
and I'll say this on I'll give you my advice. We have all at one point or another have said numerous times that we are leaving YouTube or stop jumping on streams or stop doing this, stop doing that. Unfortunately, we eventually always come back one way or the other. Maybe we don't come back as much as we used to. Maybe it's sporadic. Maybe it's just once every in a blue moon. This is the first Hangout stream I've done on here, and God knows how long. Like I've done StreamYards where I've addressed things, yes, but I've not done StreamYards where I'm just we're just shooting the shit like we are. I've been trying to, but even me, I've been trying not to make everything if I'm going to disappear for a week, I'm trying not to make it public. I'm just going to do it. If I'm not going to be on here for a week or 2 weeks, I'm not going to make it say, oh yeah, I'm going to take because I've done that many a times and I can't keep my word on that. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
A close friend of yours, I know, I'll type in the private chat, told me the exact same thing. He said silence is pretty powerful. But don't say it out loud. But he gave me this advice. This is the person that gave me that advice.
Yeah. No, I agree. Let's see. Underdog says people are going to talk and do the most. It's sad to see that they talk a mess instead of just chasing their dreams. Exactly. Like once I stopped doing that on the regular, and started focusing on myself and focusing on what I want in life, things started to come around. My acting stuff, personal
That's
life,
what
what
I'm
have
trying to
you.
do,
You know,
man.
that type of stuff.
Think about what you want to do on the day. Keep yourself occupied.
That's what I'm been trying to do. Really, I mean, it's not easy because there's sometimes things happen and it's hard to explain.
It's like sometimes you probably just come on here when you're just bored, but you got to find a way to kill that boredom with something.
Yeah,
Paint a
for
picture,
example,
do whatever it may be.
I'll probably keep the stream going for about 19 more minutes. I'll end at the 2-hour mark because after that, I'm probably going to go and play some COD. Speaking of which, because now Underdog's got me into I've been wanting to. I had to install some updates for season 2. Got the battle pass going. Got all that set up. Now I just got to get online and play. But for example, that's gonna be my plan for the rest of the night because again I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna end the night just chilling, And this was a chill, we were just shooting the shit, having a good time.
Just when I first came to YouTube, I really want to just entertain people. That's my main goals. But now that the whole, I realize the whole platform has become too chaotic and too drama for me to even entertain anymore. And that's one of the amazing reasons why I want to remove myself from this platform and go to Odyssey. But
I've always said this: it's only chaotic and drama by two things. One, the company you keep, and two, how you let it get to you. Because, for example, I've been trying to stay out of certain situations. Like Bio earlier did a stream on Arthur. I went in there. I showed Bio some love. I just said, "Hey, Bio, hope you're doing good." Shout out to everybody in the chat, and I left. I didn't go and attack the person who was doing in that stream. I wasn't doing any of that. I just went in there, showed my support, left. In regard, I'm trying not to get involved in that type of situation, even if I'm just joking or trolling. Nowadays, I always say if I troll Art, and Arthur knows I'm trolling him. He doesn't he's not going to take offense to what I'm saying, but regarding anything else, I just whatever's going on in his life or whatnot, doesn't concern me. Whatever goes on, I would say to be fair, the people that I talk to on the daily or people that ITB. I'm interested in how his day's going. Even Big Boy, I'm interested in how his day's going. And that could be talked either live or off air. It's not that, but it's I whatever anybody else's situations are going on that don't concern me, and that I just don't, it's just not my place. I am trying not to I remember Umbrella. Umbrella's asked me before about my opinions of certain people that I guess he's had issues with, and I give Umbrella, and shout out to Umbrella. I have no beef with him. But I give Umbrella the same response almost every time. If that person has done anything to me, and even if they did, I don't even know if I would even care enough to respond. And, it's just, it is what it is. I'm not going to give an opinion about somebody. If they did something bad, it could be bad. But it's does it affect me? Does it affect anybody I know? If it doesn't, I don't care. That's it. That's their problem, not mine.
And the thing is, I would go to TikTok, but TikTok has CCP spying on me and all that, and I'd rather not have that.
With TikTok, I just upload small videos of whatever. That's it.
And I heard they listen in on your conversations, very private conversations, and listen in onto stuff.
I've heard that, but I don't do that stuff on there.
See. For example, I'll give you an example. If they listen to my conversation,
don't use TikTok, right? They'll still spy on you. They'll listen in on your private conversations and stuff like that.
What do you mean? Look at our messages, or
no?
Facebook does. My bad.
Hear us
Is my
talk.
smoke from a cigarette? Is it coming into your mic? ITV?
Yeah, I'm getting secondhand smoke, bro.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, put
Well,
that,
I
we
guess
gotta
I'll
put
just
that
begin.
out.
You're killing the buzz.
you
Kids
know-
out there listening to our conversations while we talk, even when we're not using the app, they'll listen to our conversations when we talk. The CCP will listen to our conversations with our family members and stuff.
Isn't that
And I read
illegal?
that. Yeah, it's like look up about all visual venture on TikTok. It's a pretty fucking disgusting shit.
Actually, I'm curious. So, okay, so if I'm having sex, will the CEC or CPP or whatever the hell it is, will they hear the moans of passion?
Yes.
Okay, I don't care. That's actually great.
Oh Lord. Oh my God.
I guess I'm giving them free OnlyFans material. Some voice only. Oh, like that.
Oh my God.
So the
Oh my
CCP knows
God.
what type of porn I'm looking up to.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Shit,
I don't think they-
I'm not ashamed of the porn either. So they'll find some porn. Some BDSM. DP,
Oh my
anal, all
Lord.
this stuff. I'm not like that type of stuff. Yeah. They could find that. I don't care.
Oh my Lord.
If my girl knows my porn history, that my porn search history, I have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
So so all those things, trying to think of anything else that I would be worried about. Nah, I've had my address dogs before and this, that, and the third. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Like
Recognition.
if they come to my work, I'll just be like, hey, come and see some good stuff. I got you. But
Oh,
that's
my
what I'm
Lord.
saying though. As long as I'm not getting bombed or anything, I don't like if they listen in. I'm like, if I was doing anything that they would find illegal, like I'd have a fucking SWAT team out my doorstep today. So yeah, I'm not worried.
CCP. Yeah, the CCP is Chinese Communist Party.
Oh yeah, I heard about, I'll be honest, I heard about that back when I think I first started. I've always said this. I'm not really a politics type of person. I always say I'm not Republican or Democrat. I don't give a fuck again. As long as it doesn't fucking affect me and my bottom line, I could give two shits about what's, that's just how I roll regarding that,
I'm
But
independent,
hey,
but I'm very patriotic. I'm independent, but I can be very patriotic on certain things. I am a pro Second Amendment person. I like my guns, swords and stuff.
I'm really Canadian. I would like to be well, in a past life I was a French nobleman, so yeah, that's the other thing. So in a way I'm where's my key? Oh wait, no, my door's fine. I'm a French, in reality I'm a French nobleman or a Canadian, whichever way. I like to have omelette du fromage and say sacre bleu, like all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
According to Dexter's Laboratory, saying omelette du fromage to a woman is the easiest way to get her wet. Can you hear me?
Oh my Lord.
Okay, you heard it.
Yeah.
Well, remember watching fucking Dexter's Laboratory when he said omelette du fromage and the girl fucking faded, she got wet. So
Oh
yeah.
my Lord.
It's like believe it or not, this line actually sometimes because it's quirky and awkward but kind of cute. I have said this to my girl. I've said this to a few others before too, but I'll do the whole thing where I say, "Let me ask you one question and be honest. Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? Do I make you randy? Yeah."
Oh my.
I one time reenacted.
Someone like Brian trying to
Been
do that
doing
to
that for a
somebody.
long time. They be putting sexual shit, mainly guys flirting with girls for a long time with Tom and Terry. Like, if you is or if you ain't
Yeah.
my baby.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby?
I love that shit.
Oh yeah,
my favorite.
No, yeah, what was another even the Pepe Le Pew stuff? I'll do little Pepe Le Pew jokes and all that.
Like at least it's nice that some people don't have the mindset saying, oh, he was kissing her without her consent, like those idiots a couple years ago when they were trying to cancel Pepe Le Pew. That's probably why Johnny Bravo has never been on HBO Max. I love Johnny Bravo back in the day. That was my shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, he couldn't get no fucking pussy, no matter how hard he tried. It was
He
one
wasn't a bad
female.
looking dude, like the muscled up, had the hair, all that good shit.
Hey, sexy mama. Yeah, that was shit.
Unless you got me.
It was
Unless
one.
you got
No,
me
he
one
got
of
with
the-
he got with one female, but she was crazy as fuck, and he had to
Wasn't that
run.
the werewolf one?
I think it was. He had to run. Yeah, the female, crazy shit in real life. They look for any fucking man because most of the men that they dated ran from their asses.
Sorry
It's
about
like
that.
fucking-
The internet timed out. Man,
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
But
I've
it's
not
like
seen Johnny Bravo in so long. I'm actually curious to rewatch
Yeah.
that.
what
I was-
happened, Chase or Big Boy?
I haven't watched Johnny Bravo in so freaking long. It's like I'm actually curious to go back and rewatching some of that stuff.
Yeah, it was like that episode, the werewolf one. What was the one with fucking Donny Osmond? That was where I first heard about Donny Osmond. I never even knew. So like, and then that was actually my first as a kid. That was my first introduction to Adam West. Was in that Johnny Bravo, the one episode where he's searching for his mama when he has Adam West help him.
Yeah.
It's like my two first introduction to Adam West before like Batman, all that was that, and when he played Catman on the Very Odd Parents. And then of course I went back and watched a lot of his old stuff, and then of course Mayor West and Family Guy.
Like we weren't born during the era when Adam West did the Batman and all that stuff.
Yeah, like him, Cesar Romero, all that good stuff. Like that stuff as being a historian, I go back to and look now, but like back then, it's like with wrestling, like I could have like conversations not just about current product, but I could talk to people about the Attitude Era, going further back to the Jim Crockett Promotion, the Four Horsemen, all this other stuff. Tully Blanchard, one of my favorites from that era.
I consider myself like pretty lucky to be born in the 90s.
Same. Like I was 94. Jeez, I'm gonna be 30 next year. Fuck.
Some people are kind of glad like they were born like during like
I'm
the
gonna be 35 this year.
because the ones that during the pandemic, a lot of people didn't get to go to school. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like I used to tell my best friend. He was always insecure about turning 30, and I used to joke with him. I said, well, but he was so a very vain individual at times.
Being 30 sucks.
I would always joke with him. I said, you know what the irony is? I told him, I said, you're going to be 30 before I am. So, I think he's going to be 32 this year, if I'm remembering correctly. 31 or 32. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I never really gave a damn about the age of being 30. Like, man, it's like it was just a normal age for me. Only way it's gonna affect you if you like if you're an athlete and it's gonna really weigh you down, because when you in the sports and for a certain amount of years, your body gonna break down no matter what.
Got killed.
Yeah,
that
picture
be fucking, man. That picture was awesome. God damn it, bro.
Imagine having that above your ceiling of your bed.
You think?
Like, I'll tell you what, Charlie. Put that on the ceiling of your bed, over your bed.
Oh my god!
And let's see how your girl feels like when she's on bottom and she has to look at that.
Oh my god!
See, like okay, so like with that, like the closest thing she'll see something.
Nightmares on days.
Okay, remember the movie The Black Phone that came out last year?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I literally have a giant ass poster of it. It literally covers my entire one part of my wall. I had like this big ass poster. I got that. Like that is like one of the last things I see before I go to sleep is that mask. I always say it's the first thing I see when I wake up, and the last thing I see before I go to bed.
I'm pranking somebody by putting the picture right in front of them when they wake up.
That movie was good too.
It was. Yeah, I like. I don't know if it's still on Peacock. It may not be. I don't know because I know it was on Peacock for a bit, but I know Megan will be on Peacock. They're going to have an under or unrated version on. So we're going to hopefully see. Oh God.
Imagine waking up to this.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
No, that's a feat, man. Shit, that's a face of all nightmares right there, boy.
Yeah, you'll probably punch it the first thing in the morning.
People be freaking out. God damn, might be a good way to get rid of freaking.
That's my face when I see both of that. Oh God.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Damn,
Let me
what's the
see.
name of it again?
Which one?
The black phone.
It's the black phone or black phone.
The black phone.
Okay, what's with that one?
Which one?
Look at Otto's thing.
Oh. I think that was the time where he was walking outside of his apartment complex.
Probably. I don't know.
Because I know he's outside. I can see like background stuff and all that, but I don't. I think that was
he
when
was
he was,
outside. He talked to his parent.
I don't know. It's easy to talk
Right,
jokes
yeah.
about people, but yeah, I don't hate Arthur. I don't.
I don't either. You know, that's why like that's why like
I
with
don't
me.
take the guy seriously.
Here, hey,
I think I'm gonna be real. I just
hey ZTV, come on the stream.
think
Join. Make it a 5-way. Yes.
imagine right. Hey ZTB, imagine kissing Arthur.
Wait, what?
He better brush his teeth first. Catch it.
Imagine them swapping spit. The TikToker, the cringy TikToker, and Arthur swapping spit. Let's put that in ZTB's mind. I want to see ZTB's reaction to freak him out for a minute.
So let's say if I were to ask Charlie a question, let's say he had to choose one of two options: either tongue kiss Arthur or take a shower with Brian in his bathroom.
Let's see who's this now? Oh.
What the hell is this, Chase? What the fuck is this? Like, seriously, like, who's this guy who having my face on this profile pic? Who the fuck is this guy? Like, seriously.
You know who I am, dinosaur.
Oh shit! I may if people keep calling me, I may make the stream a little bit long. I don't know.
It's
Fuck it.
you, I tell you, you bitch ass nigga. What the fuck are you doing?
Nah.
Nah,
bitch
my
is you,
ass.
dinosaur.
You're a bitch ass nigga.
Nah. I don't think so, dinosaur.
When if I ever saw you in real life, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you.
Like seriously.
Don't make fun of me.
Hey, Arthur, I'm gonna mute you for a second. I need to answer Chase's question. Thank you. All right.
It was either
Well,
tongue kiss
the day
Arthur or
was-
take a shower with Brian in his bathroom.
Okay, so like with Brian though, dude, like it's funny now you're asking like a dragon question. I love it, but okay, for I guess for the Brian part, do I do anything with him? Do I just let?
Well, you have to help
am I
him.
just
You have to scrub every part of his body, and he gets to scrub you.
do we wear gloves?
Nope. Nothing
Fuck.
on. Not wearing anything.
Fuck. How long is the tongue kiss with Arthur?
At least 30 seconds.
30-second tongue kiss or a fucking probably 30-minute shower to scrub off all that dirt off of Brian.
And he gets to touch you, so remember that.
Fuck. I will probably have to do the Arthur. If if a gun was put to my head and someone told, well, if a gun was put to my head, I'd probably just pull the trigger. But if it was, I would at least die with my dignity still. That would be probably how I would want to go out.
Don't
I
worry, you
would
would be
rather
the
get
first person
smoked.
that's tongue kissed a lizard.
Yeah, I would. I sound like Dragon's version of me. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would rather get smoked. Like
yeah,
get shot.
I probably who's coming in now.
Big boy, what the hell are you talking
Of
about?
course.
I did not make a long.
Of course, as soon as I say his name earlier, he pops in.
Apparently, I just got my lunch break, or should I say, my final break, and all suddenly Jay mentioned me, and coincidentally, I came in, so catch that. Anyways,
Yeah, you came into my stream, all right. Catch it.
oh yeah, I'm gonna smash you with my cartoon mallet if you try to mess with me again. Like, seriously.
Hey, Carter Mallet, can you just
Are you
name
gonna
me?
smack me in the ass with that mallet?
No, you sick fuck. I will smash your head open and eat your brains like a zombie from the Return of the Living Dead. Wait a minute. Was it the Night of the Living Dead? Wait. Is it Night of the Living Dead or Return of the Living Dead? I don't remember. Anyways.
It better be part 3 with that beautiful woman.
Oh yeah. I remember. Oh yeah.
Oh, well, how are you doing, Cartoon Mallet?
I'm doing all right, man. I lost break now. I think that's so great. That one's for you, Chan.
Hey, Dragon. I want to show you. I want to show you the funny, like the final video I did on my Kings of Reptiles.
There,
hello there, Otter.
I just want to show you. I want to show you the final video on my channel on Kings of Reptiles Z45. It's a critique video on a cringy TikToker.
I don't know if I would like to just because I don't know the person, so I don't want to get any flack on my end.
Well, I don't know. Wait, I think I've seen it
I
already.
put it in a private chat. That's all.
I just
Oh,
muted
okay,
myself
yeah,
because Slick sent me an invite on Fortnite, so I just told him, like, you know,
Hey,
come on.
hey,
stream
hey,
right now.
next time, BTV 2.0, next time you call my name, make sure I don't come with a hammer. Because that's not a good slime, man.
Oh, before if you're about to head out, big boy, you know I was mentioning this to Dragon earlier the other day, but like the commercial we get of Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, that lawyer we get commercial of here in San Antonio.
Oh yeah.
No, I was making a joke with Dragon. I said, "Oh yeah, I got the there's someone literally calls us Texas Hammer."
Oh yeah, I can see why they would defend you in your case.
Hey,
God.
Carter Mallet, can I just ask you something?
Oh yeah.
Can you just use your mallet to smash my my two pairs of my reptilian balls, because since my balls is actually big, I just want them to become smaller.
No, sick. Well, let me tell you this. No, you sick fuck, because I'm not into that kind of sick fantasy, you sick fuck. If you want to ask someone else to smash your balls, you gotta ask a certain ball spot.
Wait. Can you just smash my head, because
Oh no, I can't do that. Okay. Oh no. Hey, I just did a variation of your other test.
Seriously, because the reason why I want you to just smash my head, because my brain ain't working right, and I'm being such a total special ed CDC slow ass retarded ass nigga. Okay, you just smash my head.
Oh, sorry, I was smoking my cigarette. I'm waiting outside, but what? I just saw a dog here that looks like my dog, but I want to break his leg for some reason. Anyways.
All right, Larry, Chase, or Larry, big boy.
So,
y'all scared big boy away. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh no!
Maybe
What the hell?
Wait, hold on.
I just behave myself.
This face has scared him away.
Cartoon mallet. I like that.
Oh God.
Hey, Peyton, is that your favorite weapon to use on feet?
What do you mean, 2K22?
No.
Like like in 2K22, I like to use the stop sign.
No, I meant in real life. Did you use a hammer to smash that person?
No, my favorite weapon is my fists.
No, wait. I think she meant it in a different way. That person, when she said like you hit her with the hammer, She didn't mean a literal weapon,
Oh my god.
but she
Like
makes it
that-
seem like it's a weapon. So in some way, she's telling the truth, but disguises it as a lie. Does it make sense?
I don't know. That's all in the past. I don't
No, that's
care
not how you
about
say it.
They're living
how
in
you
the
say it.
past.
That's not how you say it.
Like
That would
seriously.
be a good horror movie. The person who used a hammer as a weapon. Isn't there a horror movie with a person using a hammer as a weapon? I'm not 100%. I think
Like-
there is.
Like a main weapon.
Like, I don't know. I know, like, fucking My Bloody Valentine uses a fucking pickaxe. I know fucking, of course, Friday the 13th uses. There's got to be one that uses. I'll have to look up that. See, there's got to be a horror character that uses a hammer as a weapon, like their primary choice.
Hey, that person who plays the killer with the hammer, he should have a carpenter background.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
His name should be Chapin Long, the
Oh my
carpenter.
Give me a second.
He also uses nails because he likes to nail people.
Oh yeah,
Literally.
Blair Brandon, good to have you on here, man.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably be ending this in a minute or two because I'm gonna be
It's all
hopping
right,
on the Call of Duty.
Yeah. I'm about to. Go
Hey
back
Dragon,
to my
can
shit.
I link you? Can I link you to the final video on my Kings of Reptiles Z45 on Discord?
Oh yeah, you should.
Yeah, it's about a cringy TikToker I criticize. I consider her.
But I'll tell you this: I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna engage.
Yeah, you don't have to engage. You just watch it. That's all.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, can you do your? Can you do one more Arthur impression?
Hold on for a second.
Oh damn.
Like I said, you saw looking ass nigga. Your dick can wait for your ass, Kevin. Did you want to catch a spear on your ass? You saw ugly ass whirly. You saw looking ass nigga. You whirly ugly. So keep talking shit, you whirly ugly ass Esau looking ass nigga. I'll set you on fire.
Oh my god. Yeah. And fucking Jay, can you do your ZTV 2.0 impression?
1 second. Oh yeah, there's Brand, the awesome skeleton, and there's you, Inuyasha. But hold on a sec. Oh, Arthur, you better wash your ass. Like, you better do it. You better catch it before you catch something. You know, like the herpes you're gonna catch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get your Esau looking ass, sir.
Oh, shut the hell up.
I bet you like to be shit on. If I find out you did that, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of you. You better catch that on free.
I'm not gonna listen to your corny ass jokes, nigga.
Oh, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass serious.
I'm gonna kick your ass in real life. I'm gonna kick your ass in real life, and I'm gonna shoot you, and I'm gonna blast you.
You better
ZTV
watch-
Archer, you guys act like old married couple. Y'all may as well make it up already.
Yeah.
You better watch that ass first.
Yeah. Instigate me. I
I
don't want to kiss.
I ain't gonna
I
put
don't
my
want to kiss this.
BBC up there if he hasn't watched it.
I don't want to kiss this really ugly ass Esau looking ass nigga.
Bitch, you worship my ass.
Nah. Sure.
Catch that on fleek. You better catch that on fleek. You worship this black ass. You worship this black ass.
Shut the fuck up, you Esau looking ass nigga.
You think about this black ass all the time. You dream about it.
Nigga,
Whipped cream on it.
I kill you, I punch you, I shoot
The only thing you're
I blast
killing is a
you.
mirror when you look in the mirror.
Shut
You
the
better
fuck
catch
up,
that on
Esau.
fleek. Catch that on fleek.
Yeah, here now, shut the fuck up, nigga. I sit your ass
Are
on
you gonna cry? Where are the receipts? Where are the receipts? Let's talk about it.
No.
Let's talk
I ain't
about
gonna cry, nigga. You gonna get killed. You wanna get killed? 'Cause I'll be sure.
The only thing you kill is your toothbrush every time you shove it up your ass.
No. Shut the fuck up, Esau looking ass nigga. You think that your jokes are so corny? You think that shit funny? I hope.
The only joke that's funny
I
is your
hope somebody
crooked eye
kills you in
looking
real
ass.
life.
Now catch that on fleek.
I'll kill your ass, nigga.
Oh my god! Thanks for the entertainment. I really needed it, man. It's been a long day at work.
Yeah. It's been a long
thank
time.
you. That was fun. That was fun. I got to watch more ZTV so I can get all of his mannerisms down in terms of his.
Hey, yeah. I know you're in there, ZTV. Be that method after everybody say that you are.
Oh my god. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here with that. With the
I
two,
never thought
2:10 mark.
I've never thought I would go on panels as frequently as I did, with Kevin, Bio, and you, But
Mhm.
hey,
I'm gonna try to do every so often do some open forums again. I do miss doing them, but again, it's just I got a lot more important things going on in life that I can't focus all my time on doing these things. So, but when I'm
Yeah.
able to, I'll try to do them a little more
understandable.
often.
I try to focus on my life, as well.
Gotta get those contadas. You know what I mean? Catch it.
I'll let you know that even though you don't stream that much, seeing you stream is a privilege.
Yeah.
You bet your ass is a privilege, and you better go home and wash your ass.
Oh my god, you really are embracing that ZT 2.0.
Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna
Man,
get
have
out
a
of
good night,
here.
everyone. Be safe.
You too, man.
All right.
Y'all take care. I'll catch y'all later. Let me fix my avatar real quick before I head out. But yeah, make sure you follow me on TikTok at the House of Chain. My Instagram is the same thing, and then of course check out my IMDb pages on the description of this channel and all that good stuff. But with that, everybody, thank y'all for watching. Shout out to everybody in the chat, and shout out to Big Boy and ITV, Otto, Brandon, and our Awesome Skeleton, and Cartoon Mallet for hopping in and shooting the shit for 2 hours. But it was fun. But with that being said, guys, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna hop on the COD for a little bit, but y'all take care. And until next time, ta-ta for now. Peace.
Alrighty.